and T1. No.
Bigetron have been eliminated.
Notices everything, sees everything. He's the eagle in the lobby and try and go for that placement point upwards.
We found our winners. They're going to be at the top. There's no one. They have won this tournament.
Bigetron Red Aliens are the winners of the PUBG Mobile World League East Season 0. They proved their mettle before in the PMCO Fall Split last year, and they were the defending champions coming into this tournament. With this win, they have proved yet again that they are indeed the best team in the world. Their journey was a difficult one. This entire season was full of extremely close battles, and the winner too was determined on extremely small margins. But despite all the highs and lows, Bigetron thrived in the chaos and were crowned champions. Let's take a look at their journey. Bigetron Red Aliens and RRQ Athena were always on top of the leaderboard, not just in the finals, but throughout the league stage. These two teams were favorites to win the entire tournament.
Oh my, it could be perfect. He's sending it on through towards somebody. Oh wait! God, there's no. Oh my God! RRQ eliminate Valdes the murder.
But in the finals, we saw some teams shockingly step up their performances and give these two a run for their money. Box Gaming and U Level Up had a great start to the first day of the finals. Box topped the charts, Bigetron was second, and U Level Up was third. RRQ had a rough start to the day, and hence were in 7th place. T1 were one of the teams that caused troubles for Bigetron on the first day. They ran into them several times and left them weakened. Yet somehow Bigetron were able to be consistent and finish second. But then on the second day, both Bigetron and RRQ showed up. RRQ Athena went huge, winning 3 chicken dinners, which boosted them all the way from the 7th place up to the 3rd place. Bigetron was consistent with their kill points and claimed the top spot. But staying on top is harder than getting there, and Bigetron was about to learn just how vulnerable they were on day 3. We thought U Level Up did well on the first day, but we were not at all prepared for their back-to-back chicken dinner streak on day 3. Considering that they did not even qualify for the last Super Weekend, seeing them dominate here shocked Bigetron. U Level Up took up the 3rd spot on the overall rankings at the end of day 3. What's scarier is that RRQ were 2 points ahead of Bigetron. Bigetron needed to overtake them and put up buffer points as well so that the others couldn't catch up to them. But that did not matter for now, because on the last day of the tournament, on day 4, with the score table being so close, anything could change. Up until now, the top 2 teams had planted their flags in their respective territories. Bigetron had claimed Vikendi for themselves because they usually performed well over there. Meanwhile, RRQ Athena had won every single game on Miramar in the finals so far. But while RRQ excels in Miramar, they were equally bad on Sandhawk. So Bigetron knew that if they had a chance of beating RRQ, it had to be on Erangel or on Sandhawk. The other threats that they needed to take care of were Box Gaming and U Level Up. Keeping all this in mind, our champions descended down from the plane in the first game of the final day of PMWL Finals. Bigetron couldn't accomplish much in the first game. Luckily for them, neither could any of the other teams that they were worried about. TSM Entity and Orange Rock did well in the first game, but while Bigetron were happy that RRQ did not shake up the rankings yet, Box Gaming overtook U Level Up. Bigetron was safe, for now. Up next was Vikendi, Bigetron's feasting ground. Here they could put up a significant amount of points between them and the 2nd place. They spotted IMD splitting up and took that opportunity. As the game progressed, so did Bigetron's kill count. They picked off the remaining members of RRQ Athena as well. Ryzen 2 showed off his powers.
Ryzen is solo, he still have 2 first aids. You might want to use it before taking the fight. He takes it once again over Orange Rock. Bigetron showing why they are the world champion.
Bigetron's great performance in Vikendi got them 14 placement points and 13 kills. But what they did not know was that they had just triggered Orange Rock. They had woken up the beast, and now a new surprise contender was heading for the throne. Bigetron were the first team to get eliminated in Game 3. They were needed to oblivion by Box Gaming. What's worse is that RRQ Athena and Orange Rock both did really well in that game. The final battle took us to Rosehawk, where Orange Rock had the warehouse on high ground. They stood true to their name and rocked the battleground with a large number of kills. Their repositioning later on seemed risky, but they made it work. This got them the positional advantage over RRQ. While RRQ finished second, Orange Rock's brilliant rotations won them the chicken dinner with 14 kills.
Bring their way by, they're going to go for the random spray. Bloom in the smokes, gathering information, but they're trying to get so many angles under control to overwhelm Orange Rock.
It's an Orange Rock sandwich right now. Scouts in the front line. Gil gets to knock down one player left standing.
CG9 in the open, in trying to snake his way through, but it's going to be no for RRQ Athena. Orange Rock making India proud once again.
Orange Rock had been performing consistently in the first 2 games of the day as well, and this put them on the top of the overall rankings as well. A threat that Bigatron never saw coming was now staring down at them, and Bigatron was up to the challenge as they headed into Miramar, the home of RRQ. Surprisingly, RRQ Athena did not perform well in Miramar and got eliminated in the 8th place. Bigatron knew that they would never get another chance like this again and had to take advantage, and they did. A 2nd place finish in Miramar gave them some good amount of points, but the race to the top was far from over. As our top 3 teams jumped into Sandhawk, the circle shifted towards Spainan, and the big 3 names, Bigatron, RRQ and Orange Rock, were very close to each other, and they were all outside the zone.
RRQ will be praying to their lucky stars right now. They don't have to deal with T1. Viru moves around the corner, cannot find any more than one. Oh, he's going to trade, try and get it, but the flush comes in, and now it's Scout in the building. He'll go down, and it's Orange Rock eliminated in 6th place. RRQ and Bigatron still in it as Ryzen out healing in the zone.
Going into the last game of the day, Bigatron was still on top, but RRQ was snapping at their heels, only 6 points behind them. Bigatron needed to stay safe and not let other teams catch up to them. RRQ and Bigatron both tried to play safe on the edges, but all their best laid plans went to waste when they lost most of their team members.
Oh, the nade comes in. Viru gets knocked by the team up the hill. Oh no! Oh dear. Orange Rock. Cataclysmic now, and it's Bigatron. They're going to be at the top. There's no one who can challenge them. We found our winners. They get eliminated, but it's not going to matter, Blank. They have won this tournament.
It was a hard-fought victory. They had to face many difficulties, brawl against several challengers, and put down rising threats. Bigatron Red Aliens are once again the world champions.